And what about that other industry headache, the Reed Construction Group? It has stalled jobs, and disgruntled creditors are still waiting for an expert panel's report by Andrew Rogers QC into claims that Roads and Maritime Services and the Department of Education owe Reed money for work on schools and road projects.
Noticeably, the people are becoming frustrated, impatient and angry.
Debt recovery specialist Glenn Bauer invited us to observe the Reed Group creditors teleconference on Wednesday. We recreated it. Here, an agitated creditor lets fly at Reed Group director Jeff Reed.
You have income and revenue streams from your mining operation and your assets that you hold, as in land assets. The bank would be after you as hard as we are if you weren't making those payments. The only reason the banks stay away is because you're making your repayments. They've got no reason to call that loan in.
I'm going to make sure they don't have a reason to call it in. Otherwise, they'll ruin this process, and then you won't be paid when the money does flow in front of the secured creditors.
And that's the rub, it appears, for all unsecured creditors. You've got to wait and hope. Glenn Bauer sought an undertaking from Jeff Reed.
You said that you would not allow any creditors to lose their home over this situation. Do you still stand by that commitment?
I intend to, as long as I don't get too badly treated by the government. There's a limit to my assets, but I'll certainly be using them to assist you.
On Tuesday night, Glenn Bauer had a breakthrough. He received 2 cheques totalling over $1 million for 2 subcontractors after wading through the processes of the Security of Payments Act and the Contractors Debts Act. Thank heavens for the rule of law, eh?
Well, it's worth
Your
this time.
clients must be delighted.
They are, they're very good, and it's critical to them. It's just such huge amounts of money to have missing from their cash flow.
The RMS had been forced to pay the subcontractors and could counter-recover from Reed later. Although tortuous, the system works, Glenn Bauer says. What doesn't work is skullduggery, often rife in the construction industry.
In the subcontractor statement, the principal contractor is saying that they have paid the subcontractors that form the claim they're asking the client to pay. Quite often, the directors of these building companies are falsifying those subcontractor statements. We need to expand that subcontractor statement and make the penalties for falsifying such documents much greater.